Civil rights activist Dr. Deloise Blakely has meanwhile described the late struggle icon as the pillar of strength for many South Africans, more so black women in America and the diaspora. Dr. Blakely says Mum Winnie's legacy will be missed all over the world. Also visiting Mum Winnie's home last night to pay her respects was Stompie Sipei's mother, Joyce. Our acting political editor, Sophie Mokoena, spoke to the two women outside Mum Winnie's home yesterday. For more on today's events in Soweto, let us once again say good morning to our reporter who's stationed outside Mum Winnie's house at Orlando this morning, Mangoba Mkunu. Mangoba, a very good morning to you. Talk to us about what is currently happening. When we crossed to you earlier on, there wasn't really much happening.
Well, certainly, Palisa, as the sun rises here outside the home of the late struggle icon, of course, we can see some activity now starting to take place, of course, with people passing, some of them waking up, some of them preparing to go to that official memorial, which will be held at Orlando Stadium, just across from where we are. And, of course, we're hoping to engage some of the mourners who will be arriving here to come and pay tribute to Mama ahead of that memorial service, which will be held at 11 o'clock. But joining me now is a neighbor of Umama who stays just across the house from where she stays, Lovias Mudokwa, who's been staying here for quite a number of years. Lovias, good morning to you. First of all, you are somebody who grew up here and who's known Umama for a long time. What did she mean to you as neighbors and as people who saw her most of the time?
Thank you for interviewing me. My name is Lovias. Winnie, she was a great person. As I grew up here, but I normally stay here in 2007 years. And then Winnie, she was a great person. I remember when she was watering the plants, then you can greet her and she will greet you nicely. And then I remember in 2014 when my granny passed away, she came at home for condolences. Even on the funeral, she also came again. And for me, staying with her is a great thing. So, yes.
Okay, what is it about Mama that you're going to miss the most as neighbors?
I'm going to miss her smile. And then, like, being there for us, there's nothing we can miss for her. A lot of things.
And of course, I'm sure, as neighbors, the news that she has passed away also took you by surprise. Yes. And has it sunk in yet?
For now, I'm not even sure that Winnie, she's gone. But when days goes on, yes, it's thinking that Winnie, yes, she's really gone. And we're going to miss her.
Okay, thank you very much. The neighbor of Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela, of course, here outside her home. I can tell you just now, looking here around Palisa, the media certainly now starting to gather here. And of course, the traffic situation here also becoming a bit more aggressive on the road. There are certainly a lot of cars that we have seen on the main street going to the stadium. And of course, people have been advised again, we have to remind them that there are free park and ride facilities that have been set up at the Nasrec Center near the F&B Stadium, where they can be able to get transport to go to the memorial service, which starts at 11 o'clock this morning. And of course, there are also arrangements that have been made for neighbors as well as people who stay here in Soweto to be able to do so. But we'll talk about those when we speak to the Metro Police spokesperson, Wayne Minar, a little bit later, who's going to really shed some light on some of those roads that have been closed, as well as the routes that will be affected, and of course some of the plans that have been drawn up for those who wish to go to march to the stadium if they want to in order to get there safely and in order to get there on time. And of course those free park and ride facilities that I spoke to you about a short while ago have been operational since 4:30 this morning and will do so until 9 o'clock this morning. But of course we'll continue to get reactions here outside the house. We're hoping to speak to more mourners as they come in, speak to neighbors as well about this incredible struggle icon that has now departed.
All right, we'll leave it at that, Mangoba. Thank you so much to our reporter there, Mangoba Mkunu, live from Mum Winnie's house in Orlando, Soweto, and will be certainly be crossing back to him.